guys, welcome back to my channel. It is another week of market prep. This is my last market of June, and then we have no more markets until mid-July, I think. So we are basically gonna be prepping. I actually have half of a table for this market, so I don't need to do a lot of prepping. I actually have more than enough stuff to bring to the market. It's more so of me trialing and error, trying out different displays and seeing how I can make half a table work for my business. I'm definitely gonna have to cut my catalog by like 70% and pick and choose what I bring. So we'll be doing that. But today I wanna work on creating a new laptop sleeve. The one that I have right now was my first ever laptop sleeve and it's in rough shape. I wanna add some cute little touches to this one and try out a new way of doing things. So we're gonna get straight to it. I'm gonna decide whether I wanna do fabric on my shelf or if I wanna put scraps together. I want to add a pocket to this one and I feel like using scraps would be fun, but I need to see what kind of scraps I have. So I'm gonna get my scrap in and I'm gonna lay some stuff out. I'm gonna also grab my laptop to measure to see how much of each fabric I need. So let's just get straight into making this laptop pouch. I didn't actually film any of the quilting because I always get super stressed when I'm quilting, especially when I'm quilting scraps together, but I ended up making two of the panels. I still have to make the pocket panel. I have to decide if I want it to be quilted because the pocket's gonna take up like half of the pattern. So if I want it to be like a patchwork kind of thing, or if I want it to be a solid and then the patchwork kind of peep through. This is going to be the back panel, so or maybe like this could be the panel that I do the pocket, but then I'm thinking, do I want it to be a solid because I don't want to put any more patterns on here, but I think like a solid pocket with a cute like maybe patchwork binding would be cute, or solid binding, not sure. But this is the front panel and I'm going to put a bow in the middle. I'm going to quilt these up. It's 4:48 and I'm gonna make dinner now. I'm making beef and broccoli without the broccoli. I'm doing zucchini, I think. But I have to make it, I have to get the rice ready, and then I wasn't gonna go to the gym tonight, but I think that I might just go and do some cardio. The gym at my apartment's still not finished yet, but once it's done, it'll be so much better. Be so much better because then I can just go downstairs and work out. But until it's ready, I'm gonna be going to the gym. So I think I'm gonna go to the gym tonight just to do 30 minutes like on the Stairmaster, and then I'm gonna dip because I don't really want to walk outside because it's kind of musty outside. So I'm gonna make dinner and I'm actually loving this so far. It is, I know that I say I don't make stuff very often for myself, but I really don't. A lot of the time it's trialing a new product or making stuff for markets, and so I'm really excited to make this for myself. Plus I really need a new laptop case and it's looking so cute. I really love how all of these are just so super soft together. I really want to get like a striped fabric because I feel like that would make this look much better. It is now 8:48 and I had spent pretty much the second half of the day working on this laptop sleeve and I kind of hate it. If I'm being honest, I kind of hate it. I can't tell what it is about it that I hate, if it's the quilting, if it's the pattern, if it's the patchwork. Like I think it's maybe too busy, but like I like busier patchwork. Like that's just usually what I like, but I don't know. It's just not giving what I thought it would give. It's giving ugly. And it's also really snug. I don't know how I managed to mess up the measurements, but my laptop is like basically peeking out the top. It does zip up, which is nice, so we love that. And it does fit a lot. Like I can definitely fit like my charger and my little SD card thing in here, and it's double lined, and I put some binding on it and a bow. with a pink zipper. So it was a great way to use my scraps. I'm still gonna use it. I just don't know how much I love it. But I'm gonna make a snack and I'm going to watch TV. I am starting to get really hot for some reason. I have no idea why, but I'm gonna watch some TV and just chill for the rest of the night and enjoy my Monday post market. And then tomorrow we are gonna get into some work, some more planning, and hopefully maybe the beginnings of a new collection. Like I said, this week I don't really have a lot of making to do. I do have 6 wholesale orders to package up and do. I don't know why I got 6 wholesale orders on the weekend. I'm not complaining, but I'm just shocked. I have not gotten this many in a while, so like at once. So I'm gonna work on that. And I'm gonna work on potentially uploading some new products to Fair tomorrow. I have to drop my brother to school tomorrow morning, which means I'm gonna be up at like 6 a.m., which I'm up at like 6:30 a.m. anyway. But I'm gonna be up at 6 a.m., so I'm gonna stay in the area where my brother goes to school because I plan to go for brunch with my grandma. So I'm gonna watch TV until it's bedtime because I'm gonna go to bed a little bit earlier today. And it's already almost 9 o'clock and I am an avid 10 o'clock bedtime person, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, so I finished at Starbucks. I got so much work done. I finished rough cutting the entire YouTube video that I was working on, so I got that done. That was the only thing I did. I was there since 8 o'clock in the morning and it's now at 10:40. So it took me 2 hours and 40 minutes, almost 3 hours to rough cut. If that just gives you an idea on how long it takes to edit a video, that's just the rough cutting. So we still have much more to do. But anyway, I'm headed to my waxing appointment and then I'm going to brunch with my grandma. So I'll see you guys once we're done all that stuff. But we had a productive morning. It was so nice getting out of the house. I still have to find a better place for my phone in the car, but I am finished at Fabricland. I didn't actually plan on going to Fabricland today, but it's a good thing that I did because every time I go unexpectedly, they always have such a really good sale. And I ended up getting 5 bags of the polyester batting that I like for 55% off. I also got a bunch of liner fabrics at like 20 to 30% off. So yeah, I'm so happy that I went. I spent $300 and I got so much. I also re-upped on my thread and I also got some ruffles. So I'm excited to use that to make some exclusive products for the market on Saturday and also just for the launch or like a future launch. So I'm excited. So anyway, I'm gonna drive home. I'm back from my morning out, actually morning / afternoon. I did have a very good day so far. I don't know, my cup is full. I've filled my cup today. I saw my grandparents, I worked at a coffee shop, got a change of scenery, had the best productive morning, went to get my eyebrows done, saw my eyebrow lady who is literally a queen, and yeah, I went to Fabricland and I got some stuff, so I'm going to show you guys. So I needed to go there to get more thread because I was running low. I've mentioned this so many times, but my top thread, I use this beige color Gutermann thread. Don't ever use any other thread. Even my colored thread is Gutermann. So I use this for all of my top threads, unless it's black, then I use black Gutermann. Then I use white Gutermann for my bobbin. I use white thread for the bobbin, and that's all I've ever used. I use this. I pre-wind all of my bobbins before I start sewing. So that's a little hack if you have a machine like mine. You can also buy pre-wound bobbins if you have domestic machines. I don't know if you can buy pre-wound juki ones. I don't think so, but anyway, I didn't really Google that. Then I got some more liner fabrics because I was running so low on them, which I'm actually gonna fold these up nicely and put them onto the bolts that I have. But I got this baby pink. This is the baby pink that I used to use when I first started, and they were sold out of this for so many months. I finally got my hands on it. I got 6.5 meters, almost 7 meters, I think. I just took whatever was left on that bolt, and there was a lot. I actually guessed how many meters they were. I said, can I have like 7 meters? And she's like, okay, I have 6.5, 6.8. I was like, yes. And then I picked up this because I thought it was so pretty. I just got whatever was left. I think this is like 2 and a little bit of meters, but I thought this was so pretty, and I'm thinking to use this as liner for some mini pouches. And then I got ivory, which I didn't actually get that much. I think I got 2.8 meters of this, but I need this for some tote bags that I plan on making for the summer collection. And one of the combos that I have here is this, and I want this to be the liner because I feel like this is really giving. And then when I do this combo, probably not this green one, but when I do this combo, maybe I will throw in like a solid, or like I could do a pink. Oh, if I do a pink with this one, I'm literally planning the collection as I speak. But I was thinking instead of that green one, I can do a pink with this as a solid part of the patchwork, and then do ivory liner because that will complement the white. Anyway, this is not collection planning time because that is for another day, but I'm super excited to get started on that. So anyway, I got those liner fabrics that I got to put away. And I also picked up some of this lace, ruffled lace, and I am excited to make some cute little limited edition book sleeves with these. I really want to do more things with ruffles, but I actually hate making ruffles. They're actually so annoying. So I bought this ruffle tape. I think I got like 6 meters of this, and I'm just gonna make a few limited edition sleeves with that. And then I got 5 packages of this heavyweight polyester batting, and I love this batting. It is by far the best one that I have found so far for the products that I make, and everyone is different with their preference on batting and how thick they want it, how thin they want it. This one is the best one that I've tried so far. I have tried the thinner one and I do like it, but I just feel like it doesn't give enough puff, and these ones give puff. So I'm gonna try to put these away in the closet, and then I'm gonna get started on cutting some fabric after I fold these bolts. I am gonna be going to the gym a little bit early today, so I'm gonna leave my house at around 4:30. I'm gonna have a little like pre-workout snack before I go, but then I'm gonna have dinner when I come back. And I'm filming a evening in my life for a reel, so I'm probably not gonna film for the rest of the day until tomorrow once I finish with this stuff. Like once I actually go to the gym, I am probably not going to film for you guys. But I'll try to maybe insert the reel in here. I just need to get better at posting more short form content. I find that I get into these like grooves with short form, and then I'm like posting every single day on Instagram. And then once that like burst of motivation ends, I just forget about Instagram. And I'm in the forgetting about Instagram part and prioritizing YouTube. I feel like I can never balance the two. Like it's either I'm posting a lot on YouTube and not on Instagram, or I'm posting a lot on Instagram and not as much on YouTube. But it is what it is. I can't be perfect. So anyway, let me pack away all this stuff, fold this fabric, and get started on cutting some more things. And I'm also going to check on some of my Amazon stuff because I ordered more hardware for the mini pouches, so that should be coming in today. And I hope it is at my mom's house when I go to get my brother for the gym. So that's that. Just want to give you guys an update. Been having such a great day so far, and sun is shining. It is actually a little bit chilly, and I'm wearing shorts. Let me see if I can show you what I'm wearing. This is what I'm wearing. Okay, so I just finished organizing the shelf, and it actually looks really good. I have so much fabric. I have a literal fear of using fabric because I hoard so much fabric. Like I found fabric at that very bottom shelf there. I have a whole bunch of fabric that I literally am afraid to use because I'm scared to waste it. But I saw this video that was like, fabric is only wasted if it stays on the bolt. And that's true. So I need to get to making. This shelf right here is very aesthetically pleasing. Everything matches. It's like greens, pinks, and oranges. And then up here we have like blues, greens, and pinks. And then we have all of our liners. And then here we have fat quarters. Up here is another scrap bin that I always forget I have. So I'm gonna definitely try to make some patchwork for this collection, summer collection, which we are gonna start working on immediately. So I'm gonna make some mini pouches and wristlets for the market. I think that's pretty much all that I'm gonna make for this market, again, because it is such a small market. I'm only gonna be bringing a very small selection of my products. With that being said, I want to spend some time tomorrow or tonight working on some of the summer collection stuff, seeing what I can make and what I can prep. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And I have so much fabric. Like, I don't need to buy anything. I have so much batting now, and I have a decent amount of lining, so I think we are good. I'm really excited. I want to use up some of this fabric because I really hoard fabric, like, a lot. The next thing I need to do is order zippers, so I think I'm gonna do that tonight. I've been waiting for the long zipper roll to be restocked. I'm actually gonna look on Wawa right now. Oh, it's in stock. Is it 5 that I do, or is it number 3? I'm gonna have to check. But anyway, I'm gonna film my evening in my life video, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think the gym might have fixed my brain. Okay, let me give you some backstory. For the past couple of months, I've been feeling the immense pressure of moving out while still building my business and trying to keep it all together. Silly old me never realized that my lack of daily movement could be the thing that's causing my chaotic brain. Over the past 3 weeks, I've incorporated daily 1-hour outdoor walks and weightlifting 3 days a week, and let me tell you, the chaos has immediately quieted down. I used to be so consistent and disciplined with my movement routine, but life got so busy, and to be honest, I just wasn't prioritizing myself and my self-care most of the time. I think over time, I kind of lost the plot and forgot what an impact daily movement has on my mental health. So this is your sign to get your butt outside, go touch some grass, because I can assure you that it will make you feel even just a little bit better. Good morning, everybody. It's 9:30 and I'm about to start printing out some packaging slips for the wholesale orders that I'm going to pack. I actually have 7 orders right now that are open. I have 6 of them that are air freshener orders, and then the other one is for a bookstore, and it is bookmarks and stickers. So I'm going to print out the packing slips first so that I can start pulling all of the air fresheners from the shelf for those, and then I'm gonna start printing out the sticker sheets and bookmarks to be printed and cut. That's what I'm gonna do this morning, and then after, I'm probably going to work on editing a video and starting to plan a new collection. And then I really need to sit down and kind of sketch out what I want to do for my table setup. I got some stuff from Amazon yesterday, so I'm going to show you guys what I got, but I want to get these orders done first, so that's what I'm doing this morning. It is 12:30 and I just finished packaging up all of the wholesale orders. I spent some time rounding all the corners for the bookmarks, and then I got the stickers done. That was actually done. That was the first thing I finished making for the order. So now they're all packaged. I labeled them, put custom invoices in the packages and everything, so they're ready to go. I put them in a bag. Every time I start filming, the printer always goes off. But anyway, I think the microphone is good enough now, and I finally fixed it that you guys can't hear the background noise. But anyway, like I was saying, I just reordered a bunch of zippers on Wawak, and I realized that I had already had one of the 25-yard rolls of white zipper tape in my cart, so I accidentally ordered 2. I mean, it's fine, but like now I have so much white zipper tape and yeah, 50 yards of it. So I mean, like, you can't go wrong with a white zipper. So I mean, I'm not mad necessarily, but like I didn't need 2 rolls because I still have like 1/3 of the roll that I bought originally left. Anyway, I also have the gold zipper tape coming from Amazon. It should arrive at my mom's house on Sunday. I still don't order any Amazons here yet just because the mailbox stuff is all mumble jumbled. So right now I'm gonna get my computer, I'm gonna sit on the couch. I have to finish scripting a video for a sponsor so I can send that off and get them to approve the like concept plan of the video, and then I can actually begin filming said video. And then once I finish with that, I'm gonna continue editing the video that I was working on yesterday at Starbucks, and I have to leave here around 1:30 to go pick up my brother from school because we are going to try to go to the gym at 2 o'clock today instead of at our normal time, which is like 5 or 7 o'clock, and see if we can get a good workout in. Because when we go later in the day, we get really tired and we end up skipping most of the time. So I'm gonna see if this works better. Whenever I do like wholesale orders in the morning, I always feel like I didn't work, but like I've been working for the past 4 hours or like 3.5 hours. And right now, like I feel like I did not do anything today, but it's like you literally just packaged up like almost 10 orders. What do you mean you didn't do anything? My brain is so weird. I'm back from the gym. I actually had such a good workout today. Even though I hit legs, which always tires me out so much, like hitting legs for me is so exhausting, I still had such a good workout. My brother and I went earlier today, and I think we found the best time to go to the gym, both for us and also the gym wasn't busy today, so I actually got such a good leg workout. I was able to use all the machines I wanted to use, and I don't know, I just had a good workout, so I'm in such a good mood. I just changed into, I guess, other workout clothes. I was gonna shower, but I plan on going for an evening walk with Jacob tonight, and then after that I'll shower because I'm gonna get sweaty when I go on another walk. I don't want to take 2 showers, so I'll just take a shower before I go to bed. But now I'm gonna sit at my computer, or sit with my computer, and I'm gonna finish up some editing on the video that I was working on yesterday, and also work on bulk uploading some stuff to Pinterest. I've talked about this before on uploading things to Pinterest. I don't do it very often, but whenever I remember to do it, I like to just upload a whole bunch of photos I've taken for the past month or past month and a half, depending on how long it's been. And this is just a great way to get pins on my Pinterest because people find pins when they're scrolling, and it usually will lead them to my website or my Instagram, so it's a perfect way to get more views to my website, and sometimes it does convert into sales as well. And you can see where your customers come from in your Shopify, if you're wondering. This vlog is kind of all over the place. It's supposed to be a market prep vlog, but I'm not really doing much market prep. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna get to doing more market prep. I don't actually know what I have tomorrow. I don't think I have anything. Let's check my calendar. Yeah, I actually don't have anything to do tomorrow, so like appointment wise, so we're pretty much going to be here. I really need to figure out my setup. I'm going to get those cubes and set those up, but that's tomorrow's issue. Today we are working on finishing up this video so I can get this submitted to the sponsor. So let's get this done before Jacob comes over. We have about like 2 hours-ish to do that, and then I'll grab dinner. I made the best smoothie at my mom's. She has a blender, I don't have a blender, so when I dropped my brother off at her house, I ran inside and was like,
"Hey guys, can I use your blender and your frozen fruit and your milk and your protein powder? Thank you."
So they let me make a smoothie, and it was actually such a fire smoothie. I drank it on the drive home and finished it right as I pulled into the parking lot, and it was so good. So I'm just in a good mood, and yeah, moving my body and getting active, whether that be walking, just getting outside, getting some fresh air for an hour, or going to the gym, or doing Pilates like I used to. I think in order for me to feel like a functioning human being, I need physical activity. And then when I'm super stressed, I don't want to work out because I feel like I should be doing other things. But it's so important for me to get movement because I can already tell that I am already doing so much better mentally and physically just by working out an hour a day, or like I guess 2 hours a day because I go for a walk for an hour. But incorporating a little bit of movement doesn't even have to be 2 workouts a day. It could be 1 workout a day. It could be 5 minutes of getting up and walking around. Incorporating movement, you will see a drastic improvement in your productivity, your motivation, your just everything. So You heard it from me, folks. The person who's been in a slump for like 3 months. Now I got the right drive. Markets always reminds me and humbles me. Prepping for markets always reminds me and humbles me on how many different tasks I'm constantly prepping for markets always reminds me and update. I finished the video. I finished all the edits, everything for the sponsored segment. All I'm doing now is exporting, which that should take maybe 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna upload it, unlist the video, or like put it as unlisted, and then do all the sponsor stuff, and then I'll create the thumbnail tomorrow because I don't want to do it tonight, and the video's not going up till probably the weekend, so it's dinner time. Anyway, I'm gonna make dinner. I'm gonna feed them dinner. Then I'm gonna go grab myself dinner because today is a burrito day and I'm so excited because I love burritos so much. So that's probably gonna be all that I film today because Jacob's coming over and we're gonna be going on a walk. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with all the stuff I got done today and I'm in a good mood and the sun is shining and I'm just in a good mood, and it's been so long since I felt genuinely in a good mood. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's Thursday and it's not even morning, it's afternoon. It's 2 o'clock. I have been plopped on the reading chair all morning because I am suffering with cramps today. Usually they subside around this time, which they're starting to go away a little bit so that I can actually get up and do stuff. I need to eat or grab lunch. I also need to work on the mock display. Sorry, I'm like facing not you guys because of the window. But I did get some work done, which is good. I responded to some emails. I exported the video I was working on yesterday and I got that uploaded and sent off for approval from the sponsor. I also worked on getting a video posted on my Instagram because I need to get better at posting more consistently again on there. And I paid all of my bills and that's all I did. And I also scrolled on TikTok for way too long today. So I think I'm going to get up, I'm going to change my shirt, and I am going to probably take a quick drive. I'm going to grab something to eat, and then I'm going to take those water jugs and I'm going to refill water so that I have water, and I have to bring my little trolley down too. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get some fresh air. I'm going to drop off the orders at the post office since I didn't get a chance to do that yesterday. And I'm going to just take advantage of this time that I am feeling okay to leave my house. And then when we come back, I'm going to actually get to work on my mock display because I really need to get that done today because tomorrow I have a little bit of a busy day and I won't have any time to do that, and then the market's on Saturday. So I need to get my button gear. It's really inconvenient that I did start my period today because I'm just always in pain. So it is what it is, and we just have to roll with the punches. So I'm going to take advantage of this time that I don't feel crippling pain and get a couple of things done, like post office, grab water, get lunch, and come back. And then we can work on this mock display. I got to figure out how to set up those cubes and measure a little space here and figure out a 4x2 setup because I've never done that before. I also need to show you guys the new signs that I got, and yeah, so let's get her done. I just had to get a better angle so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, but I am gonna go and try to figure this cube thing out first, and then I will figure out the display once I know how to put these together.
Minor league, rookie league, Lily, the Southport Rockets. A guy I know is pitching.
Okay, I realize you guys cannot see me when I'm backlit by the window. I just had to reread the email to make sure that I read the space provided right. So I have half of an 8-foot table, so it is 4 feet by 2.5 feet. This table that I use for my sewing is just a little over 4 feet, so it's actually gonna work perfectly. And then it's actually, oh, so this table is actually almost, yeah, it's actually almost exactly what the table I'm gonna have there is. So it's perfect for me to do a mock setup. So now I'm gonna get the little cubes and I'm gonna attempt to put these together and see like what I can come up with. I do have some inspiration on my Pinterest that I saved from some other like shows or table setups that I've seen with these little cubes. I wanted to try these because I think that they might give my table a little bit more height, and I can print out some images. So like this photo I thought was really cool because I can print out some price stickers and stick them on, and then like right here how they have the like 2 cubes made, I can make 2 cubes, put my little card reader there, my business cards, and then also have the backspace to fit stuff since I don't have my kiosk or anything. So I want to make it cute, and I think this is really cute. And then I also bought these little clips that I'm gonna try. I have to make signs for them, but I see a lot of vendors using these clips, and I think I'm gonna use these for all of my shows now because like I don't even know how I didn't think about this. It's like a clip and you clip it on to say this is the top of my display. You clip it on, and this is also a clip where you can clip a sign, and then you can have a sign on there. And this is also really good for the wind, so when I'm doing outdoor windy shows my signs don't fall off. And this came with 12, so more than enough. So I'm actually excited. It's been so long since I've created a new display, and I'm excited because if this works, I'm gonna maybe use this or use this. I may have to get more of these cubes for different shows. I'm excited. Okay. It also comes with this little hanger thing, so I could use this to hang maybe keychains or coin pouches, so that's super cute. Since I am like in a lot of pain and haven't really done much today, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up some coin pouch stuff after we do this mock setup and see if I can sew a little bit more coin pouches for Saturday. It is getting super hot in this room, but I finished the display. I used a lot of inspiration from the ones that I saw on Pinterest because I've never ever done this before, but it actually looks so good. So that's gonna be the hole where I am. I still have to figure out if I'm gonna use my banner. I'm gonna bring my product bin and my display bin in here now to figure out what we're doing. But I got this pink tablecloth. Now I'm thinking I should have got a white one because it's a lot of pink, but I'm going to put this tablecloth, and then I'm also going to drape my banner over top, so maybe the white will kind of break up some of the pink. But I want to see if this will work. I think it will. I just don't know if it's going to be big enough. So it's also pretty see-through, but it does work because it will drape over the front. I don't want to move the display right now. So it will drape over the front, and yeah, it will work. So perfect. So now it's more of arranging the products and seeing where everything can fit, and also figuring out what signs I need. I definitely need a logo sign for the top, and I'm not sure if I want to keep this like this as a wall or take these 2 panels off and put them on the side there. So I have to decide that and figure that out. But let me go get the product bin and bring them in here, and we'll figure that out. So what I was thinking was I can only really have one of these if I want to have my sticker display. I'm kind of like talking through how I'm doing it because, ouch, where am I gonna put the Kindle grips? Because I definitely want to bring these. Actually, will this work? This is kind of interesting. If I display them on the wall through the MagSafe, I don't know if the paper will be too much for it. Let's test her out. I don't even know. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Oh, it does. It works. So I can display them with or without the card, honestly. I could display them just like this and then have a sign. Oh my god, that's actually perfect. And then have a sign that says Kindle grips, either one of these clips that just go like right here, and then have like Kindle grip. Okay, that's actually slay. So let me see what it looks like, because then I need to figure out what signs I need for everything. This actually looks so good. Can't believe I thought of that. Okay, so that's actually perfect for the Kindle grips there. It actually looks so good. Okay, calm down. Figure out which stickers I'm actually bringing, because I'm not bringing all of these because I'm only gonna have this one display. So I definitely have to think about which ones and be a little strategic about it too, because I really want to bring a lot of bookish inspired things and cute things, because this whole market theme is cute stuff. And I mean, I have very cute stuff in my biased opinion. A lot of coasters sold actually at the last market, so that's good. I have some punch needle left over, so I could hang these. For the book sleeves, I was thinking to have one of every kind out instead of having every single book sleeve. So since I'm only able to have one of these displays, I think, then I am gonna have to be strategic. Remember, I would tape a thing to here, but it would always knock over because these would push them off. But now I'll put a sign back there and have it tall enough so you can see what it is. Okay, so it is, I don't even have my watch on. It's like 6:30, I think. Yeah, it's 6:30. And I kind of hit a roadblock with the setup. I do love how it's coming along. I just don't want it to feel cluttered and busy, because that's literally the whole opposite of my business. I want it to be very clean, dainty. Right now it's giving clustered and a headache. So I took down the bookmark wall. I had like a bookmark display on here. I taped them all to the thing. I hated that, so I took that down. I'm gonna have to think of something else. I think what I'm gonna do is create paper signs of some of the products I want to display. So like, for example, we have the air fresheners there, but like I have no idea how to display the bookmarks. I could display them on the table, but I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. So maybe if I find like a little tray at the dollar store. I do not want to spend a lot of money on these displays because it's gonna be so rare that I do a half table setup. But for the air fresheners, they're just over there on that side, and I don't know if I want to keep them like that, or if I want to take them out of the packaging, or if I want to condense what I bring. I was thinking maybe I should only condense them down to the new designs that I designed for the Pinks and Pages collection, because that way there's less option, and I feel like sometimes when there's way too many options, it gives people choice paralysis, and then they can't make a decision, and then often they end up just leaving because they can't choose. So I was thinking to do that and open them all up. That way you can kind of smell them and then have them on a piece of paper. I saw Kayla from Kayla, her business, and I saw her do something similar where she like taped the air fresheners onto like a piece of paper, and I think that might work. I just don't know like where exactly I would put it. Like I would think like here, and have them all just like 1, 2, I think there's 6 of these. So that's probably gonna be my best option. I'm back from the dollar store. I found a couple of things. I got the poster board that I need to help make my logo a little bit sturdier, and I picked up this orange cup holder. I wanted a smaller one, and I wanted more than one, but they were like $2.50 for one, so I was like, I'm not sure about that. So I got this. Where are the bookmarks? And I was thinking to just literally stick the bookmarks in here and then put a sign on it saying bookmarks, and they can flip through and create their own bundle because we're limited with space. Then I got these 2 trays. I was thinking we could either put the makeup bags inside the tray just to give it a little bit more appeal. Let me take this sign off. To give it a little bit more appeal, like something like that, but I don't really know if that's working. I am going to start on some of the signage. It's 7:30, which is pretty freaking late. So I'm gonna go and create some of the signs and show you guys what I come up with once I'm done. Okay, so I'm printing out the rest of the sheets. It's 8:10, and when I finish this, I'm gonna make dinner. I'm having nachos for dinner because I just made the price list, and then I also have the size guide. I have the other size guide up there, but it's so small, and I feel like you can't really see what's on it, so I'm making this one. I'm gonna laminate these with the laminating sheets that I use for my stickers so that they don't get messed up and that I can actually use these for future. And so I also made these little signs that I'm gonna, they're not actually that little, but these little signs that I'm gonna cut out and also laminate, because these I'll definitely be reusing. These ones, maybe not, but the little clipping signs definitely will be reusing. So I'm gonna laminate these before I cut them out, and then I'm gonna tape them, or like put them all together so I can see. I'm gonna tape these to the panels, and then I'm gonna take all the panels off and put them in a bin and get the bin organized, put away and stuff, and then it'll be time to eat. Because I'm starting to get hungry and I'm having nachos, and I'm gonna be watching YouTube and eating my nachos with my heating pad because it's just one of those days. I finished the mock setup and I actually really love it. So I'm very happy with how it turned out. The only thing is the sign that I was gonna do up there, I changed my mind, so now I have this foam board for no reason. But I guess I could use it when I take photos of products, because this will reflect the light. So I will keep it. Obviously you can't return it, it's from the dollar store. So we're done with the mock setup. I'm gonna keep all of the things that I taped on the actual panels. And I'm gonna take a picture of the bare bones setup, meaning just the cube, so that I know exactly how to put it together on Saturday. And I took a picture already of the whole entire setup as a whole, so that I also remember how to put it up on Saturday. Jacob will be there to help me. But yeah, the signs turned out really cute. Let me give you an overview. You're gonna see this better on Saturday anyway, but this is what she looks like. The fabric banner that I sewed is gonna go up there. I'm gonna secure it with binder clips. I'm gonna buy just a pack from Walmart. And yeah, it looks really good. I'm very happy with it. Here, oh, they're fighting. That was rude. It smells so good over here because all of these are like putting together. I do already have a sign for this, but I'm gonna clip the coin pouch sign onto the board, and then on the other side it's going to say wristlets, because that's what is there, and then over there is the price list. I don't know if I'm going to be able to really talk too much on Saturday, which I plan on filming, but anyway. Then we have the stickers. We have more of the flat displays over here, and obviously I can flip this design if I need to, like if I'm on the whatever. And then I have the bookmarks, which actually look really good here because I had to make some adjustments. We have the carry-all bags, the e-reader sleeves, then we also have book sleeves, This is obviously not going to be there. We have the size guide, which is bigger and you can actually read it. I have little Agatha there, and then we have where I'm going to put the thank you card, not thank you cards, the, what's it called? Business cards. And then my little shop sign and QR code to follow me. And then I also have a example book sleeve, which is my own, this little boot with flowers, and then my shopping cart, which I plan on putting some stuff in the shopping cart. I just don't know what yet. Like maybe some stickers in the shopping cart. That is the entire setup for Saturday. I don't plan on changing it. And if I think of anything else or need to add anything new, I will. But that's it for now. I'm gonna take this down and start packing the bin so that the bin is all packed and ready to go. And I'm gonna make my nachos because it's 8:45 and I'm tired, so. I have not really updated you guys since yesterday because I spent the first half of the morning on the computer doing emails, editing, or not editing, but I had to make an edit for the video that went up today and re-upload it, and then I had to answer some emails and deal with some stuff on the computer, so I didn't film any of that because it's just boring stuff. And then after I did that, I made lunch, and then I got right in here to prep the stuff for the market tomorrow. I wanted to finish up some more coin pouches, which I already did. I cut all the zippers for them, and I also prepped all of these wristlets that I'm about to sew right this second. I'm going to put on a new book. I am listening to, oh my god, all the zippers from Wawak was delivered today to my mom's house. That was so quick. So I could have made some bloom pouches today. Anyway, I'm currently listening to Mile High, the Windy City series on Errands, and I've been wanting to start the series for a while, but I've heard a lot of people say like the first book's not good, but I hate starting an interconnected standalone series in the middle of the series, so I need to start with the first book, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put my AirPods in. I think I need to charge these, but I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna start sewing. I'm gonna wind up some bobbins first actually, and then I'm gonna start sewing, so. And I'm watching a video right now, so maybe I'll finish the video, then I'll start the book. Okay, so it is now 5 o'clock and I finished sewing up everything that I already cut. So we finished these coin pouches. They're so cute, and I tried to do 2 of every kind except for the pink gingham and this cat one because I didn't have enough fleece and I didn't feel like cutting a whole nother batch. And then these 2 were actually from the last market that I was prepping. I didn't want to finish them because I had to rip the seams and then re-sew it all, so I finished those finally. So we have 3. So I made 11 coin pouches, and I love the way that they're stacked like this. And then I sewed 20 wristlets. So we have the pink gingham, the cat one, and the Lilia pattern. I'll show you guys the these designs closer up. So we have the cat pattern, which is this cute one, and then we have the pink gingham, which is this one, if you can see. Can you even see? I don't even know. But the pink gingham. And then obviously we have the Lilia, which is one that we've already have. So I'm gonna stick these in the bin, and I'm done market prep for the day because this
menstrual cycle
is killing me. So I am calling it a day, and I'm just going to relax for the rest of the night, and then Jacob will come over and I'm gonna ask him to help me put the stuff in the car. I could do it myself, but today I can't because I am in a lot of pain. So I'm gonna go sit on the couch and relax until dinner time. Well, it is dinner time, until I'm ready to go get dinner and go to my mom's house because I need to grab something. So yeah.